All right, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be talking about something that can be a real pain for homeowners,
Oh, yeah.
especially in the summer.
Yeah.
AC drain line clogs.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with that,
No, absolutely not.
especially when it's hot.
Especially when it's hot out.
Right.
So
Yeah, we got a ton of.
we've got a stack of Home Depot reviews
Yes.
for the iFlow automated AC drain line cleaner system, plus some information from the company's website.
That's right.
And we're going to be kind of diving into what causes these clogs
Yeah.
and,
Looking at the iFilo.
looking at solutions like iFlow.
Mm-hmm.
So, imagine it's a scorching summer day.
Oh, yeah.
Your AC suddenly stops working,
The worst.
and the culprit is this, slimy gunk.
Ugh, it's like a horror movie or something.
So before we get into,
Right.
fixing it and preventing it, I
Oh,
think
no.
it would be helpful to kind of understand the science behind it.
Absolutely.
So what is this stuff?
So this slimy villain
Yeah.
is called Zugli.
Zugli.
It's basically a biofilm
Okay.
that forms in your AC drain line.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like plaque,
Ew.
but for your AC system.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you've got bacteria, you've got dust,
Like all that stuff just kind of
pollen, all that gunk.
congeals together.
Exactly. It all mixes together.
Okay. Yeah.
Creates this nasty slime.
Okay, so it's gross.
Yeah,
But can you just pour
right.
drain cleaner down there and call it a day?
We know it's tempting,
Yeah.
but it's not that simple. First of all,
Yeah.
a clogged drain line can completely shut down your AC,
Oh, wow.
and then you're really stuck,
Okay.
especially if it's the middle of summer.
Yeah.
But it's not just the inconvenience.
Right.
They're also looking at potential water damage.
Oh, because it's got to go somewhere.
Right, all that condensation has
Yeah.
to go somewhere.
Okay.
And if it can't go down the drain line,
Right.
it's going to back up.
Gotcha.
And that can lead to mold growth,
Oh.
which is a whole other set of problems.
Yeah, that's making me itch just thinking about it.
Yeah, nobody wants mold in their house.
No. So you see a lot of these Home Depot reviews,
Yes.
and they're talking about how newer AC units are actually more prone to this.
Yes, it's actually kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, older AC units
Yeah.
often used copper components,
Okay.
and copper naturally inhibits bacterial growth.
Huh.
But newer systems,
Yeah.
they've kind of moved away from copper,
Okay.
probably for cost reasons,
Gotcha.
and also trying to get higher energy efficiency.
Right.
But ironically,
Yeah.
that's made them more vulnerable to this Zugli buildup.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So we've got all these houses with these new AC units that are like
basically Zugli magnets.
Zugli magnets.
Yeah,
No
sure.
wonder people are
Yeah.
scrambling for solutions.
Yeah,
And that's where these IFLO reviews come in.
that's right.
A lot of people are
There's
saying,
a lot of people raving about it.
yeah, that it's a good preventative measure.
Yeah. The idea of preventing these clogs in the first place
Mhm.
is really appealing.
Right.
I mean, who wants to deal with a clog
Yeah,
when you can just prevent it?
totally.
Mm.
So let's say I want to be proactive.
Okay.
What are my choices?
All right. So you want to get ahead of this?
Yeah.
Well, there are a few different routes you can take.
Okay.
One option is good old-fashioned DIY.
Okay. So what does that involve?
Well, a common method is to manually flush the drain line
Okay.
with a mixture of water and a mild detergent.
Yeah.
You can do this yourself or hire a professional.
Okay.
Some people prefer to leave it to the pros,
Yeah, that makes sense.
especially if you're not comfortable with DIY
Yeah.
or if you suspect a more serious issue.
Right.
But if you're handy and you want to save some money,
Yeah.
DIY can be a good option.
Okay, cool. So that's one option.
That's one option.
Are there any other DIY options?
Yeah. There are also commercially available drain line cleaning tablets
Okay.
or solutions that
Mhm.
you can buy.
Yeah.
They usually contain enzymes or other ingredients designed to break down that Zugli.
Oh, okay. So kind of like a less automated
Exactly.
version of what the iFilo claims to do.
That's a good way to put it.
So you've got the DIY options.
Right.
And then, of course, there's always the professional route.
Always an option.
Yeah. Just having a technician come in and...
Having a pro come in can give you peace of mind.
Right.
They can clean the drain line
Mhm.
and inspect your whole system.
Okay.
Make sure everything is in good working order.
Yeah. So it seems like there are a lot of people
Yeah.
in these Home Depot reviews that are drawn to
Yeah.
the idea of an automated solution like the iFilo.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
People are busy.
Right.
They don't want to have to worry about
Yeah.
manually cleaning their drain line.
Right. So let's dig into the iFlow a little bit.
All right.
How does it work?
So from what I've gathered from their website,
Mm-hmm.
the iFolo system uses a bioenzymatic solution,
Okay.
and it's designed to break down Zugli.
So it's like fighting
Yeah.
Zugli with good bacteria.
That's a good way to think about it.
Huh. That's pretty clever.
Yeah, the bioenzymatic solution
Mm-hmm.
basically eats away at the biofilm
Interesting.
and prevents it from building up and causing problems.
Okay. And the iFlow website mentions that it's a smart device.
Right.
What does that mean?
So they've incorporated some technology
Okay.
that allows the iFlow system to adjust its cleaning schedule
Okay.
based on temperature and humidity.
So it's like it knows
Yep.
when your AC is working harder.
It senses when your AC is running more often.
And it's like, oh, there's
And it's like, okay,
something.
I need to clean more often
Yeah,
to prevent a clog.
that's pretty impressive.
It's a pretty cool system.
But I'm also wondering,
Mhm.
how effective is it in the real world?
That's the big question.
Right, because the iFlow website, of course,
Of course, they're going to
tout
tout.
their successes. Their success, right.
No.
But I'd love to hear your take on that.
Yeah, well, they do claim to have a really impressive track record.
Okay.
They say they've installed over 25,000 units
Wow.
and only had a handful of reported clogs.
Wow. That's a bold claim.
It is a bold claim.
But is it realistic
That's a great question.
to expect that level of performance
Yeah,
in every home?
right.
Are there any situations?
That's what we're going to explore
Okay.
as we dive deeper.
I'm intrigued.
We're going to look at
This is already shaping up
the pros and
to be
cons
fascinating.
of different approaches
I mean,
to AC drain line maintenance.
all right, cool.
All right, stay tuned.
You know, it's interesting, like how our approach to AC maintenance has
Yeah.
evolved so much with technology.
All right.
You know, in the past, like
Yeah.
a clogged drain line was just kind of,
Yeah. Yeah, you just dealt with it.
Yeah.
You just dealt with it when it happened.
yeah, when it happened.
Yeah, and now we have these like smart
Oh,
systems
yeah.
designed to like prevent it from happening in the first place.
Yeah, like a totally different
Yeah, it's a whole different
mindset. It's like we're
Right.
going from
Right.
reactive to proactive.
Exactly.
Not just with AC stuff, but
Yeah, I think that's a great point.
Yeah.
It's like a broader shift in how we're approaching home ownership.
totally.
Right.
Yeah, are there any situations where,
That's a good question.
yeah,
Where these automated solutions
Yeah.
might not be the best fit.
mm-hmm.
Like, for example, the iFlow system
Yeah,
is specifically designed for drain lines.
right.
So, like, what if you have a clog
Yeah, what if it's further up?
further up in the system?
Yeah, then you'd probably need
Right. Then you're going to need
Okay.
a professional to come take a look.
a pro.
Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, even with drain line clogs,
Yeah.
some people just prefer to do it themselves.
You know, it can be satisfying.
It can be.
Yeah. To get your hands dirty.
Yeah. Some people really enjoy that.
Be like, I fixed it.
Yeah. The sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So speaking of DIY,
Yeah.
I remember the iFlow website had a pretty strong warning
They did.
against using bleach and vinegar
Yeah. They really
to clean your AC drain line.
discouraged that.
Yeah, they were like, don't do that.
Yeah.
They claimed it can damage the system. Is there
Yeah.
any truth to that?
Well, you know, bleach and vinegar are great for a lot of things.
Yeah, they are.
But they are also really harsh chemicals.
Right.
And over time, they can corrode metal parts.
Okay.
So if you use them on your AC coils,
Yeah.
you could actually be shortening the lifespan of your unit.
So it's like those DIY solutions
Right.
might save you a few bucks in the short term,
Yeah, it might seem like a good idea
Yeah.
at the time,
but end up costing you more
but in the long run,
Oh.
it could cost you more.
in repairs later on. Exactly.
It's interesting you mentioned that
Mhm.
shift towards newer AC units
Yeah.
that are more susceptible to this Zugli buildup.
Mm-hmm.
You said it might be tied to.
Yeah, it's kind of a trade-off.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to increase energy efficiency,
Right.
but in doing so,
Yeah.
they've made these units more vulnerable to Zugli.
So is there a connection then between AC
direct-
drain line maintenance
Yeah,
and the environmental impact of our homes?
big time.
Okay.
Yeah. A well-maintained AC system
Mhm.
runs more efficiently,
Okay.
uses less energy
Gotcha.
to cool your home.
So if you're using less energy,
Right.
you're reducing your carbon footprint.
Exactly.
So taking care of your AC is not just about
It's not just about comfort. It's not just about saving money.
and
but
saving metal.
It's also about
It's also about being
environment.
environmentally conscious.
Yeah, being a responsible homeowner.
Wow. I hadn't really thought about it that way before. Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, it's like even these little things,
Even the small thing
like cleaning your AC drain line,
can make a difference.
can have a ripple effect
Abs-
beyond your own home.
Yeah, it all adds up.
Sure.
It all goes back to that idea of
Yeah.
shifting from a reactive to a proactive mindset
Right.
by addressing potential problems
Yeah.
before they become big problems.
Yeah.
We're not just saving ourselves
Right.
time and money and stress.
Yeah.
We're also contributing
Right.
to a
Oh, yeah.
healthier environment.
Like a win-win.
Exactly.
Everybody wins.
So reading through these Home Depot reviews,
Yeah.
I'm struck by how frustrated
Oh, yeah.
people are
People get really frustrated.
when they're dealing with these AC drain line clogs.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
It's a pain.
It seems like a lot of trial and error
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes expensive repairs.
It can be.
So I can only imagine the relief
Oh, yeah.
that people feel when they finally find a solution that works. It's like weight lifted off their shoulders.
Right,
It's like
yeah.
finally I
Yeah.
can relax.
And I think what's interesting, too, is it's not just about the practical
Right.
aspect of it.
It's not just about
It's also about the emotional impact.
the temperature.
Right, because it's your home.
It's about your comfort.
Yeah.
It's about your peace of mind.
Yeah, and it's like this violation when it's not working.
It's like this feeling of like my home is not
It's supposed to be your sanctuary.
supposed to
It is-
be this way.
Right.
It's supposed to be my safe space.
And now it's all messed up.
And now it's all messed up.
Because of this stupid AC drain line clog.
Exactly.
So what can people do
Yeah, that's a good question.
to manage those feelings?
Well, I think it starts with just acknowledging those feelings.
Okay.
It's okay to be frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
These are normal feelings.
Totally.
But then we can use those feelings as motivation
Okay.
to take action,
Right.
to find a solution
Yeah.
that's going to bring us back to
Yeah.
that feeling of comfort
Like, I'm going to fix this.
and control.
And I'm going to feel good again.
Yeah, it's about taking charge of the situation.
Yeah, and not letting those negative emotions
Yeah.
kind of paralyze you.
Don't let them get the best of you.
Right?
So it's not just about solving the practical problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's also about boosting your confidence
That's a physical
and your sense of well-being.
well-being. Exactly.
So it really is a win-win.
It is.
It's
It's a win-win all around.
you get a cool,
You get a comfortable home.
comfortable home. You save money.
You save money.
You're potentially
You reduce your environmental impact.
reducing your environmental impact.
And you gain a sense of accomplishment.
And you get this feeling of accomplishment.
And peace of mind.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It's like we've uncovered this. It's like we've gone on this journey.
Yeah, this whole hidden world
Yeah.
of AC wisdom.
And it all started with
Yeah.
a little bit of zoogly
All starting with Zoogly.
and a lot of curiosity.
Of course.
Always got to be curious.
Curiosity is key.
That's what we're all about.
Yeah. So for our listener who's now
Yeah.
sure ready to
Ready to tackle those drain lines?
tackle their AC drain line,
Yeah.
what is the one key takeaway?
I think the biggest takeaway
Yeah.
is don't underestimate the power of prevention.
Oh, that's such a good point.
When it comes to AC maintenance,
Yeah.
a little bit of effort up front
Yeah.
can save you so much trouble.
It's like an ounce of prevention. It's worth a pound of cure.
It's an old adage,
Yeah.
but it's so true.
So whether you choose iFillo or
Right.
DIY solution,
Whatever approach you take,
or professional help,
the most important thing
the
is
most important thing
to be proactive
is to be proactive.
and keep that drain line clean.
Stay ahead of it.
Stay ahead of
Yeah.
it. Don't wait for the problem to happen.
While we've been talking about iFlow and other solutions that are available right now,
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about what the future holds
Oh, yeah.
for AC drain line maintenance.
That's a good question.
Are there any cool
Yeah.
new technologies?
Well, the field of home maintenance is
Yeah.
always evolving.
Right.
And there are some interesting developments
Okay.
that are worth keeping an eye on.
Like what?
Well, for example, some companies are looking into using
Mm-hmm.
UV light systems
Oh, wow.
to kill bacteria
Okay.
and prevent biofilm.
So like a little sanitation
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
system for your AC?
Yeah, basically a mini sanitation system.
So how does that work?
Well, essentially they install a UV lamp
Mm-hmm.
inside the drain line,
Okay.
and it emits ultraviolet light.
Right.
And that UV light disrupts the DNA of bacteria,
Oh, wow.
so it prevents them from multiplying.
So no more Zoogly.
Exactly, no more Ziegler.
That's amazing. Are these UV systems available now?
They're still pretty new.
Okay.
They're still in the early stages of development,
Gotcha.
but I think they have a lot of potential.
It would be amazing to not have to worry about it
Right.
at all.
Just install it and forget it.
Yeah. And it seems like it all kind of ties into this trend of
Yeah.
making our homes smarter,
Absolutely.
more efficient.
Yeah, our homes are becoming
more comfortable.
like extensions of ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, they're adapting
Constantly learning.
and evolving
Yeah.
to meet our needs.
So what other innovations do you think are out there?
Oh, man. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
I mean, what if we had
Yeah.
self-cleaning AC filters?
Oh, that would be great.
Right.
Never have to replace them.
Never replace them.
Or like, what if you had a system
Yeah.
that could predict problems
Yeah, like a predictive maintenance system.
before they even happen?
That would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool to think about.
It is. It's really exciting.
Of all the possibilities.
Yeah, and it all starts with
Yeah.
curiosity,
Yeah.
you know, asking questions.
Asking questions and exploring.
Exploring new
Yeah,
ideas.
that's what we do here
That's what we do.
on the deep dive.
On the deep dive. You know, we take a
Now,
seemingly mundane topic,
Dig into these topics,
like AC drainline clogs.
and we uncover all these
And it's
fascinating insights.
all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up here,
Yeah.
what is the one thing that surprised you the most?
You know what really struck me
Yeah.
was the connection between individual actions
Mm-hmm.
and their broader impact.
Okay.
You know, we often think about home maintenance as this
Yeah, it's like a personal
"That's
responsibility,
my house.
right? It's my problem.
I got to fix it.
But when you think about it,
Yeah.
you know, the energy savings,
Right.
the reduced environmental impact,
Mm-hmm.
even the potential health benefits,
Yeah.
it becomes clear that
Yeah.
these small choices can have a ripple effect.
That's like we're all connected.
Exactly. We're all connected,
Midway.
and our actions matter,
Yeah.
even the small ones.
So for our listeners out there
Well,
who are now ready to tackle
ready to take charge.
their AC drain lines and embrace the power of prevention,
Absolutely.
what is one final
Okay.
thought-provoking question
One final thought.
that
Yeah.
you would like to leave them with?
I would ask them to consider this.
Okay.
What other areas of your life
Mm-hmm.
could benefit from a more proactive approach?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like, what other small steps can you take
Yeah. Are there small things you can do today
today?
that will prevent
Yeah.
bigger problems down the road?
It's like taking these lessons
That's
that we've
cool.
learned about
them to
in
account.
all areas of your life.
And thinking about how we can apply them
Your
to other aspects of our lives.
your finances.
Your relationships,
Yeah.
your personal growth.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
It's universal principle.
That's right.
It applies to everything.
All right. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
we're going to wrap up this deep dive.
It's been a good one.
Yeah. Be sure to check out the show notes
We've got links.
for links to all the resources that we mentioned,
Everything we talked about.
information on iFlow,
Yeah.
other AC maintenance tips,
Some of those.
and those emerging technologies we talked about.
We're excited about.
And until next time,
Yeah.
stay curious,
Stay curious.
stay proactive,
Be proactive.
and keep those ACs running smoothly.
Keep it cool.